It paused me. Hi, my name is Rosemary Smith, and I'm going to give a speech on caffeine. And I would like to introduce my audience. I have 5 members here, and they would like to show you their PowerPoints. Okay, my speech on caffeine. Uh, as far as caffeine goes, I know everybody here knows, as well as I know, um, everybody drinks something with caffeine or consumes something with caffeine. We all drink energy drinks, sodas, eats chocolate, any of those type of things. Caffeine is in almost anything we consume. I know everyone here knows somebody that does have to have that morning cup of coffee. Me, myself, coming into work, it is a big joke because everybody sees me coming in with my 64-ounce cup of Coke or tea, a 5-hour energy, chocolate bar, anything with caffeine. But what's so funny is I don't drink it. I actually just take a couple sips. When I leave here 8, 9 hours later, I take it with me to class, and then from class, I take a couple more sips, and then take it home. And it turns into a joke with my husband because then he has to throw a full cup of whatever it is that I have out at night. So it's very watered down. I don't get a lot of liquids and taking a lot of liquids. But whatever the case, that is my caffeine. And I do have to have it every day for a moment. As far as just walking into work, I see a lot of parents coming in with that cup of coffee. Staff might come in with their soda for their lunches, things like that. So we do see a lot of that. A lot of people don't realize that caffeine is actually a drug. It is addictive. It's the world's favorite drug. It is stimulant. It keeps us going. It keeps our energy moving. Let me see. Sodas, coffee, teas are the most common, but 6 billion people consume energy drinks yearly. 6 billion people consume energy drinks yearly. I'm making a point there because I do have my son as one of my audience members, and he drinks a couple of a day. And we have to have that discussion as far as how bad they are for you. 3 billion Americans consume chocolate, or 3 billion pounds of chocolate, I should say. 3 billion pounds of chocolate is consumed by Americans yearly. Um, there's caffeine in beef jerky. There's caffeine in sunflower seeds, in ice cream, cookies, chocolate chip, anything with chocolate, anything with those type of items. So you really have to read your labels to be certain as far as what you're consuming. Starbucks is big in the United States, all over the country. Dunkin' Donuts. I have a lot of family members that do consume those products. So all those type things, as long with energy drinks, sodas, teas, chocolate, you have to really read your labels. Even items that state no caffeine, there's usually a little caffeine in something. So you really have to be careful with your labels. Uh, Believe it or not, there's clothing being made now, tank top specifically, for $85 being made. It's made with caffeine, so it will help you lose weight. It stimulates something in your body that causes weight loss. So if anybody needs to lose weight, I don't suggest that method, but it is out there. Um, Caffeine does come from a plant. 60 plants worldwide you can produce caffeine from. Caffeine's original makeup is through a plant, but then is made into a white powder. So it can be confused with a lot of different things, but removed from a plant, caffeine is actually a white powder. It is a stimulant, and it's the most common psychoactive drug in the world. As everybody knows, the most common psychoactive drug in the world. When you discontinue use of caffeine, you will have withdrawal symptoms like any other drug. Maybe not to the point of, the other types of drugs as far as how you may feel. Medical don't really consider it withdrawals, but they are technically withdrawals, headaches, nausea, things like that. I went to the doctor recently, about a week ago, because I was having some issues and I couldn't understand what the problem was. And I stopped drinking caffeine for a couple of days, and it's not for sure, but the doctor definitely did tell me no more caffeine. He said if I take only a cup a day and that is it, basically for the rest of my life, no more caffeine. I had a headache for 8 days approximately, and I was taking medication after medication trying to calm this, and it would not go away. So it definitely, I can say, does have side effects there. So I've been doing very well. Um, so as far as that goes, caffeine is proven to boost your energy, as we all know. It does have its pros and cons. As far as a pro, it helps fight off cancers, liver cancers, Alzheimer's disease, things like that. But also, we know too much of anything is a bad thing. It can cause, like I said, addictions and cause all kind of problems. Um, High blood sugar, bone density. Ladies who are going through menopause definitely have to watch out for bone density. um, so just, you got to be really careful as far as your caffeine intake, and it is around in a lot of different items. A pro that I feel is a pro for me is caffeine does boost my energy. Um, that's really why I take it. I can't really say that that's factual because I don't actually drink all of it. I drink a sip of it. But it does, I feel, boost my energy. So if I'm feeling down or things like that, I will have a soda or a 5 hour energy if I just need to make it through the rest of the evening. Um, so as far as just a quick fact, as far as energy drinks, um, they can range up to 200 milligrams per container. So that is a huge amount of caffeine. Some items have 16 milligrams. So you really got to watch, your intake as far as that goes. Caffeine is also known as a painkiller. Um, so just be aware, read your labels, and be safe. So that is my speech, and I do thank everybody for listening. Thank you very much. And my audience members are going to say goodbye. Bye. Thank you.
But that's the only thing that will take away my headache.
Okay, no more.